God, this game is gonna be amazing. 2025? Not long.
So yeah. I know you thought about taking May off for your stupid game.
Hey, listen, this is game of the decade.
That's fine. I'm going to go away for a couple of weeks.
Amazing. Well, you know how much I've been waiting for this. You do know. Life is too perfect.
Hey guys, with some of the quick news out of the way, let's get into the bigger stuff. Let's start right away with the massive delay that heard around the world yesterday. And that's for Grand Theft Auto 6. Go figure. Massive game. Will probably, I would figure, be the biggest release we've ever seen in any
Yeah, we can go away next year.
GTA
What,
5
November?
sold
19th?
200 million copies.
Yeah, 2 weeks sounds great. I can't wait.
GTA 5 every month.
You booked it already? Great. I'll tell Anton.
Hi everyone. After 6 weeks now released on Thursday, November 19th.
Anton, you okay? We got a holiday booked! Yay!
Of course it's delayed. Welcome back to another video where we talk about the latest PlayStation news of the week. And we do have a lot of news to get through. A little bit disappointing. Most of it disappointing. So we're going to talk about the PS Portal, as now is probably the best time to buy a PS Portal if you were thinking about it. We're going to talk about Arc Raiders because this game has surprised the hell out of me. And then we're going to talk about the delayed announcements from a couple of games that one of them you might not have known. So if you do like these videos, make sure you hit the like button and stick around to the end of the video where I'll be telling you about the changes on this channel, mainly regarding live streams. There's been a leaked cross-buy icon that may be coming to the PlayStation 5, and I guess this is only a good thing when it comes to people buying games and maybe even wanting to cross-play. So as you can see here, the symbol discovered on the console itself was first shared by this person on Twitter, or X, who says it believes has been added since March 2025. So these icons discovered by the user are already in use, such as the power save mode, the cross-buy, and PS5/PC logos have never been seen before. They match Sony's overall design language, and therefore these are legit. So I thought this was quite cool because we still don't know how Sony intends to use these symbols, but the best guess is that it's planning to offer cross-buy between PS5 and PC purchases. Interesting. Whether this means the Japanese giant is also plotting its own PC-based version of the PS Store remains to be seen, although it will be difficult for the company to convince users to move away from Steam. Maybe this feature might motivate some people to then use this store if that's what it's going to be used with, knowing that you're going to get it on PC and on PS5, because I do think a lot of people have got a PS5 that have also got a PC. Would you be interested in something like this if you're someone that uses Steam? I know there's a lot of people in the community that do use it, so comment below and let me know. So the PS Portal is going to be 2 years old very soon this month. At first I wasn't too impressed with it, but then it kind of changed my mind because I took this on holiday. Anything with internet connection, I was able to stream my PS5 or connect to it. It seems like now it's got even better because I'm going to bring a video out on this next week, a bit more of a deep dive into the PS Portal and its new features. There is now a major update to the PS Portal for PS Plus Premium members. So the patch for PS Portal goes live today, which was the other day. And now if you do have PS Plus Premium, there are over 2,800 PS5 titles that you can stream from your PS Portal, including the hundreds that are included in PS Plus Extra and Premium. The cloud streaming unlocks new ways to play, enjoy a game side by side with a friend who's using your PS5 under a separate account, or stream your favorite game while someone else watches a movie on the console. Cloud streaming also makes it easy to enjoy PS5 games on the go, hotel, cafe, friend's place, anywhere with a high internet connection, since you can keep playing when your PS5 console is powered off. This is pretty cool, and I tried this out the other day when I've been away. It was cool streaming my PS5, but there always felt like there was like a little bit of lag. Sometimes the quality would drop, but I've started playing like a Dragon the other day, and streaming directly from my PS Portal, the quality is unbelievable. I haven't tried it outdoors yet, but I'm going to be doing a video next week. But I think this is really cool because there are so many damn games that we can now play if you've got a PS Plus Premium membership. What else is cool is that technically you don't need a PS5 now. You could literally buy a PS Portal, buy a PS Plus membership, the premium one, and then you can have access to these games. But I love the fact that someone else could be using my PlayStation 5, like that's ever gonna happen. But someone could be using it, or it's turned off, or Elsa's watching something on it, which she never does anyway. But I could be playing and streaming games on my PS Portal, as long as it was a different account. If you were thinking about this is probably the best time now to feel like you should buy it. Again, it's £200. The only thing I will say about it is that the stick drift, if you get stick drift on the damn portal, well, you're gonna need a new damn portal. So that's another £200. I wish they did something, changing the analog sticks or making them adjustable. That would have been probably too expensive. But apart from that, it's very cool that they've added this support, but there's also some other updates with this. So there is now 3D audio support during remote play and cloud streaming on supported games. So you can use obviously the Pulse Explorer wireless earbuds or the Pulse Elite wireless headset. You can now have a passcode lock. There's also going to be a network status screen. In-game store, so you can now have in-game purchases are now supported with cloud streaming. You can purchase add-on items and in-game currencies without leaving your game session. Of course! Got to make sure the microtransactions are there, of course. There are now accessibility options. You can even do game invitations as well now, receive game invites from friends that are playing the same game during cloud streaming. But will you be purchasing a portal? Let me know. So moving over to Arc Raiders, I am so surprised with this game. Now, I'm loving Battlefield 6, but man, Arc Raiders is just, it is so much fun. And I thought I had to just talk about this because I think this has caught a lot of people by surprise, because I'm not really much of a multiplayer fan. But you know, looking at Metacritic, it's an 87 on Metacritic for PC. Obviously I can't find the PlayStation 5 one on here. If you weren't sure about this game is so much fun. Yes, it can be frustrating, but I was playing with my friend and it was just so much fun speaking to other people, trying to get them to not kill us, and we would double cross them and kill them. I do really like it. It's a lot to get used to with the looting and the gear and the upgrades. Like, it is very quite in depth. I'm not used to these sort of extraction shooters or multiplayer games, but I have to say this game has started off so damn strong, and I can imagine this is only going to get better because some of the machines, the enemies in the game are mad, because sometimes I'm dying from not real people in the game, I'm dying from flipping machines. I've only literally done 2 maps. Arc Raiders has started off so strong, and if you were thinking about it, for £30, I know it's a multiplayer game, but my gosh, this is so much fun and I can't put it down. So moving over to the big news, there has been a couple of delays. We all know about the Grand Theft Auto 6, which we are going to get to, but you might have heard this game, maybe you've forgotten about it, Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra. There's been a delay. Now, I don't know if this is because of GTA 6. This was supposed to be coming out in 2026. Was this supposed to come out in 2025? I can't remember. First of all, I'm a bit fed up with studios. Why give a release date if you know there's a potential delay for that game? Maybe a release window. I know they didn't give a specific date, but if you know you're not going to hit that date, I find it the most frustrating when a game just says it's going to be released here and then it doesn't. Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra, this will not release in early 2026 as anticipated. So there was a statement: Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra is an ambitious project and we are committed to ensuring it meets the level of quality that our team, players and fans expect. To fully realize our vision for Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra, we've made the decision to shift our release date beyond early 2026. We're grateful for the passion and support from the community and players around the world. The team is working hard to create something truly special, and we look forward to sharing more with you as development progresses. So obviously this game was announced back in 2019, and again, we haven't seen a lot from this since then. Maybe it's because GTA 6 has now been delayed because they thought we might make end of the year, and maybe it's because of GTA 6 that's been delayed and they're thinking, you know what, let's get it into 2027. The problem I find with this generation, I know a lot of people complain about games. I feel like with Grand Theft Auto 6, which we're literally going to come on to, supposedly we're getting the PS6 in 2027. At that point, you might as well make these games PS6 launch titles, because it's just crazy from Sony's first party, the amount of games we've got, a lot of remakes. I just find it very frustrating because I'm just fed up of companies giving their release window. And that's where we move over to Grand Theft Auto 6, because who would have thought?
What? Matt? What is going on?
And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think this game was going to be delayed again. Now, you obviously look at Red Dead 2, that was delayed twice, if I'm correct. Obviously, the whole internet was talking about this, seeing what they said, and they said, hi everyone, Grand Theft Auto 6 will now release on Thursday, November the 19th, 2026. We are sorry for adding additional time to what we realize has been a long wait, but these extra months will allow us to finish the game with the level of polish you have come to expect and deserve. We want to thank you again for your patience and support. While the wait is a little longer, we are incredibly excited for players to experience the sprawling state of Leonida and a return to a modern day Vice City. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. A lot of people will be disappointed. I was a bit disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, because again, I'm just fed up of companies giving a release window, giving a release date, and then it gets delayed. Obviously, I would prefer that because I don't want any broken ass games, even with Marvel's 1943. If it means that it's going to be a polished game, and any game coming in and around Grand Theft Auto 6 needs to be damn polished, I don't mind that. So it looks like it's literally just shy of a year away. Obviously, it was supposed to come out 2025, and everyone was like, no, it's not coming out 2025. Then obviously it got delayed to 2026 of May, and now it's been delayed a further 6 months. Timing of this is quite funny as well, with everything going on with Rockstar. If it does mean it's going to be a polished game, that would be great. Will they do something for the players and maybe think, oh, we're gonna, let's release the pre-orders and see what we can do? Will they do that maybe at the start of next year? Obviously, I would like to see how much this game is going to be, because we still don't know how much this game is going to be. So I think it's a bit early for pre-orders, but I would like to see that. I find it freaking annoying that these companies just don't give a bloody release window. Don't give a release date. Don't give a release year if you're absolutely sure. I just find that it just kills the vibe. Obviously, as we get close to it, I'm going to be really excited, but it just kind of pissed me off knowing that, okay, let's just put this on the back burner for now, and then as we get closer to November of next year, we will then build up the hype again. So are you disappointed with Grand Theft Auto 6's delay? Are you okay with it? Are you even going to buy it? It's kind of funny, the timing of this news, because it feels like it takes away from the other big news of this. And this is regarding some of the staff at Rockstar. The company dismissed approximately between 30 to 40 staff from its Scottish and Canadian offices in a move which was labeled as union busting. But a statement from a studio spokesman insisted the employees were dismissed due to sharing company secrets in a public forum. It's since been confirmed that the mobilizing staff were part of a private Discord, also accessed by Labour organisers. This led to protests outside Rockstar North in Edinburgh and Take-Two's office in London yesterday. Obviously, there is an included unedited post, which we're not going to run through all of it, but it's just crazy that you look at Rockstar, they are a billion-dollar company. If it's found that these companies or these employees are found out to share leaks or anything like that, you could then understand that they can basically do what they want. They're probably against employees having unions, so it gives them more protection. Whether that's a factor in it, I don't know. I find it quite sad, the gaming industry. It's quite depressing being in the gaming industry, because you just don't know when you're going to lose your job. They can do what they want, especially if they've kind of broken contract with, these Discord. Obviously, they've got the evidence. I'm assuming that Rockstar wouldn't be stupid just to dismiss them just like that. If they've got reasoning to do that, they're probably going to do that if it is found that this is true. I feel sorry for the employees that have lost their job. It just shows you the magnitude of Rockstar. I feel like not just in the gaming industry, so many jobs are not safe. So many jobs. I just find it funny that this is the timing of the delay of GTA 6, just whilst you've got some other negative news coming from obviously these ex-employees now. I don't know what to think about that. It's a weird week for the gaming. What do you think about the latest PlayStation news of the week? Are you disappointed with some of the delays? Are you going to be buying the PS Portal? Are you buying Arc Raiders? Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Well, let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video. I started playing Arc Raiders. Shout out to the member Grim. Never really got into the online part. I like to play by myself, but I must say this looks fun, even if it's online and you encounter other players. I immediately thought of Days Gone, and when you started to loot that car, I might just pick this game later on. And shout out to Yoltz. Should have done this with The Last of Us, but instead of robots, it would have been infected. Thanks for the comments, and yeah, with Arc Raiders, I don't know if I said Riders before, but my gosh, it has surprised the hell out of me. It is so much fun for a multiplayer game. And yes, imagine if it was The Last of Us. Again, I'm glad it isn't, because again, we wouldn't be getting a single player game from Naughty Dog. even though I'm not really excited for Intergalactic. Honestly, I feel like if you're not sure about this game or you think, you know what, it does look fun, you're going to have a lot of fun with this game. Apart from when you lose your shit. It is definitely worth a buy for me. Just to end this video, things are changing on the channel. I've decided that I need to prioritize the edited videos on this channel if I want to make it beyond 60,000. If I want to get to 60,000 and maybe 100,000 subscribers one day. I have got a coach helping me with this YouTube channel, and feedback is not stop doing live streams, stop prioritizing live streams, focus on your edited content, focus on those videos, and that is what I'm going to be doing. I will still be streaming, so don't get me wrong, I still will be streaming maybe with new games, and obviously events like State of Plays, maybe the Game Awards, I think that's on too late. I still will be streaming the big events, so we aren't going to be streaming from next week. I'm going to be prioritizing videos because doing YouTube is hard, and I'll be honest, I love it, don't get me wrong, but I need to start making even more progress. I'm so happy with the community we've built. I love it. The community we've built has been amazing. If I want to make this full time one day, I need to do better. I'm going to make sure these videos are going to do really well, and we're going to get to 100,000 subscribers. So if you don't mind hitting the like button, supporting, that would really help me out, and I'll see you soon.